What's up, guys? Welcome to your 129th Android tutorial for the new Boston. What we're going to do is we're going to get into Google Maps. So I want you guys to go to this website, code.google.com/android/add ons /Google APIs. And this is basically what we're going to follow to set up Google Maps. We're going to need to get a fingerprint for the most part to develop for Google Maps, and we're going to walk through first the debug key that we're going to use, and then when we finalize the project and put it on the market, we're going to have to reestablish that fingerprint mark. But you guys want to go to this website, and this will get us going here. So let's go into our project, or into Eclipse here, and just start a Google Maps project. We can't just add the API or the jar into our project, which I tried doing. I made a tutorial doing it that way, but it didn't actually end up working. So we're going to actually create a new project just for Google Maps, and we're going to go to right click, right click in that free space, go to Android project, and then type in whatever you guys want, maps, and we're going to say the new Boston, or whatever you guys want to label this. Again, if you don't have to follow along for our package name, but we're just going to call this Google Maps, and we're going to still work with the 8 API level, and we need to select this Google APIs here, again for level 8. Otherwise we aren't going to be able to use the methods for Google Maps. And as you can see here, our first activity, it's called Maps activity, which we're actually going to change. We're just going to say main, something like that. But yeah, you can click that and it'll get a project set up. And again, if you guys didn't have the Google API option, what you're going to want to do is go again to our Window tab, Android SDK AVD Manager, and we're going to select we're going to select available packages, and we're going to select third-party add-ons right here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to select Google, and here's the Google API where we can use Google Maps and all the powerful methods that comes along with Google Maps. So you're going to select one of those and install it. And then also what we're going to need is we're going to need an emulator that's going to be able to run Google Maps. I have one set up there already, but once you install again that I'll have it running. But once you install that Google API package, what you're going to do is you're going to go into your emulator or virtual devices, and we're going to create a new one called Google Maps Emulator, something like that. We're going to select our target, again the target of Google APIs and level 8. So you're going to select that, and again, just if you want to have an SD card, throw that in there. Create AVD. This is where we're going to run our Google Map applications off of this emulator, because it won't work on this one. Let's get into setting up a project. And also, just to let you guys know, in the next tutorial you won't see this maps package, because like I said, I already created some tutorials, but the way I created them didn't actually work. So the next tutorial is still going to be the same concept, so just keep that in mind. If you don't see this maps, we're still going to be working with this maps project, but you might not see it in the next tutorial. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Android manifest of our maps project, and we need to set up a permission to use the internet. So we're going to go down to our permissions, and we're going to say add uses permission, and then select the choice for the internet, which is Android permission internet. And there we go. We're going to save a project. The last thing we have to do is we have to go into the manifest, and we have to refer to this new jar for the most part, so we can use the Google Maps API. So again, if you guys get lost, you can just go to this website, and it'll kind of show you guys how to set up everything. If you like reading how to learn stuff, you can just follow this to do the install, but if you guys like watching, just follow this series here. So once you guys go to this website, you can click on like the obtaining maps, or whatever, one of these options here, and then scroll down to the bottom, and as you can see, we need to use this code in our manifest. So we're going to copy this, or if you guys want to type it out, you can as well. But what we need, where we need to add this is right below our application bracket in our manifest. Not within an activity, but right below the application, and we're just going to hit Control V to paste it, and this is the code you guys need. Uses library Android name com.google.android.maps. And now we can start developing for a Google Maps activity, which we're going to get into in a few tutorials. Again, the next tutorial, you're just going to obtain the fingerprint that we're going to need, and I'll catch you guys then. Have a good one.